And you tell these people that, well, it could get worse. They probably don't think so, but it can actually, and the thing is, it will get worse because the Bible says it will get worse. This is nothing but a start of the things to come. There's a very cool article at Wired.com. It's called, "Is Chernobyl a Wild Kingdom or a Radioactive Den of Decay?" And it's a pretty cool article because they go into Chernobyl in Russia right now, and they find out all these animals, the ground, everything that can't grow or is still radioactive. There's actually some stuff that is flourishing there. But most of it is completely a radioactive den of decay, like it says. Obama's been talking about, since the day he was elected president, having an internet ID for Americans. China's already done it. And he said, we will copy what China has done on this. So he's going to make it where if you want on the internet, you can go, but you're going to be issued a government ID number. And then you have to log in under this ID number to get on the internet, and the government will be able to know every single place you've been. This is the stuff you have to stand up and protest against. That is not. This is not a free country if you can't go on the internet. And I don't care what you do. It's not my business. It's not the government's business. If you want to go on and check out whatever, that's your right. As long as you're not hurting anybody. So it's just sad. And this is stuff that's coming. Let's see. More stuff on his birth certificate being a forgery. There's one guy that put it into Adobe document and says he can prove that it's a forgery, or at least prove that it was altered. And other people, you got people that counter it back and forth, but the people that counter it always work for the government. Exxon has made record profits, $14 billion, and your gas prices are still going up. Walmart and McDonald's, in the same article, said they had record profits, but yet they have to raise prices to keep up with the economy. So it just goes to tell you, I mean, it's not, the stuff that they tell you, it's strictly the government. They are devaluing the dollar, making the dollar get worse, and now prices have to go up. But because of profits, because of pure greed from these companies, I mean, there's three right there. I mean, $14 billion profit, that's, what's enough? McDonald's, Walmart, highest profits ever. But yet, because of the economy, they have to raise prices, which means we have to spend more of our money. Which is just with gas. I mean, it is like a design to make everybody poor, and that way they can keep a thumb on us. Tons of articles on my Facebook page on the tornadoes. There was a man arrested, and this is from theblaze.com in Hemet, California. He went to the DMZ, where you go get your driver's license. Every morning there's people lined up for it to open. So he went and took his Bible, and he stood 50 feet away from him. It wasn't open yet. He was off the government property, and he was reading the Bible to him. And there's a video on my Facebook page for it. Cops come and arrested him. First they said it was for preaching to a captive audience. Then they said that because he just refused to leave. There was like 3 different reasons the cops said that they were arresting this guy. You watch the video, it's kind of ridiculous. And then they ended up, the prosecuting attorney let him go. But and I'm not just saying it for the Christian. The Muslim could go there and do the same thing. It don't matter to me. It's freedom of speech. It's just they're cracking down on Christians. Because I guarantee you, if this was Dearborn, Michigan, and a Muslim was doing that, and they arrested him, the cops would be fired. There's a church. It's a Michigan-based group called the Bible Nation Society. When I posted this, I didn't realize it was here in Corona, but it's here from Corona. You go to MichiganMessenger.com. It's a group that thinks Obama's the Antichrist. I don't agree with it. I don't think he is. I just think he's in there to set policy that will cause the Antichrist to come up. But it's an interesting article. Andrew, you got your clip on Transformers 3. Awesome. They did a poll in the United States. Only 9%. All the people give Congress a rating of 9%. Just 9%. That's saying that's as good a job they're doing. Pretty bad. Gold and silver, highest level since 1983. There's an article of the Washington Times from an Amish farm in Pennsylvania. Guys had their own cows. They were selling fresh milk. The government went in, raided them in like a SWAT team fashion, raided this Amish farm, and arrested the owners and took all their cows for giving away or for selling fresh milk. It's because they don't want us drinking healthy stuff. They want to wait till they get all their chemicals in it, because you guys know that when we had the fresh milk before, how it was awesome. It's great. It's just more stuff the government is cracking down on us. It's bad. The Muslim Brotherhood, who's in charge of Egypt now, this is all going to be part of the end times. They backed the protests in Syria. Before I said Yemen was going to be the next country that we go in. Well, unexpectedly, the Yemen president stepped down, and the Muslim Brotherhood is going to put their puppet in charge. So it won't be Yemen. Now it's going to be Syria, because Syria is protesting. And unless their president steps down and allows these puppets in, we'll go in there. 1970. It's the tornado outbreak. Death toll has hit 318, the deadliest since 1932. The nuclear advisor to Japan's prime minister. This is big news. This is huge. In Japan, he has his nuclear advisor, the guy that tells the prime minister, keeps him updated on what's going on at Fukushima. That man just quit Saturday morning. He quit his position because he could not handle the government telling them to keep raising the safe standards, the safe levels. Because what they were set before the earthquake and is what it should be now. But they keep raising, they keep saying it's safe, And here his own advisor, nuclear physicist, his own advisor, has to quit because he knows the government's lying. And if that don't tell you what's going on over there, it's sad. Now, one of Obama's campaign promises was to get everyone out of the Iraq war. We're going to end the Iraq war, end the Afghanistan war. And he hasn't. He's actually added troops to both of those wars and started the third war, the Libya war. But April was the deadliest month for United States soldiers since 2009. So anyone that tells you that we're still not fighting in Iraq has their head in the ground. We're still fighting there, and there's still soldiers dying. Matter of fact, more soldiers have died in April than in 2 years. We need to get out of there now. I have an article from theguardian.com, which is a British company that talks about Apple, the Apple companies in China have built all our Apple phones and iPhones and iPads, that the workers are treated inhumanely and they're treated like machines and they're given no rights. Just think about this when you talk about all this stuff from Apple. They don't make them here in the United States so they can have cheap labor in China, so they can have billions of dollar profits instead of millions of dollar profits. And that's all I got for now. So I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I won't wait as long and it won't be so long. But continue to take your kelp. Pray for the best, but prepare for the worst. Be good to your moms and dads and grandpas and everybody else. And we'll see you guys later. Bye.